is and what's next. We've played the game, built the legends, carried the weight. But this is different. This is where the game leaves the ground. No limits, no ceiling. No looking back. This isn't the next season. This is the next frontier.
We're in Hillsboro, Oregon, just outside of Portland. Yet another sellout at Hillsboro Ballpark. I hope you brought a shoehorn. You need one to squeeze into this ballpark. They love their softball in the Pacific Northwest. Let's do it. It's the second and final game of this quick two-game series. You got the Utah Talons limping right now, taking on Megan Grant, Tori Vidalis, and the surging Portland Cascade. Just a handful of games remaining in the regular season, and the standings are tighter than a bad oyster. You got the Bandits. They already won earlier today. They have leapfrogged the Talons. They are currently in first place in the AUSL. And look at the Cascade. With a win tonight, they would pass the Talons and move into second spot. Hello, everyone. So glad you're joining us on a Thursday evening with my partner, the great Danielle Laurie. I am Eric Collins, and it's been so much fun just watching these standings over the last couple of days. They're flipping and flopping every day.
Well, I think it makes it really interesting going into the last three games of the season to see who's going to be the top dog. Portland has been swinging it and pitching well, but for the Talons, I feel like they have to get it going. And listen, Montana Phelps was cruising yesterday until all of a sudden she wasn't. This Portland Cascade offense exploded. That's an absolute nuke. Look at where her bat is to get above that rise ball. Absolutely insane. This crowd was ready to rock. It was Kennedy Powell that hit in that go-ahead run that made this a 5-inning game.
Yeah, game was shortened just 5 innings. Montana Phelps, her second consecutive un-Montana Phelps-like performance. She was cruising through the first couple innings and then really struggled. Portland, their offense was relentless. They spotted Utah the first 2 runs, then scored 10 unanswered, giving Kenzie Brown another win. She was magnificent. Now getting the ball on a Thursday evening, Peyton Gottschall will be the starter. Gottschall's had a nice season, both as a reliever and now late in the season as a starter.
Yeah, I think she's been able to do all roles really well. We've seen her be able to start some games. The trust her coming late into ball games is there. Spins it really, really well, and I think just has so much confidence going right now. And 22.2 innings pitched and mixes really well.
On the ground, Leah Andrews bounces out to the shortstop, Kenley Cahalan, and we are underway. Let's take a look at the rest of the Utah Talons lineup. Cindy Ball Malone fills out the lineup card with Andrews, Alchin, and Woolery, 1, 2, 3. Kaylee Wyckoff is the cleanup hitter. Bree Ellis, Savannah Jaquish, the palindrome, Hannah Flippen, followed by Caroline Jacobson and Jada Coleman. Peyton Gottschall, more so than probably any pitcher in the AUSL, works fast. Gottschall's been a pro for a couple of years. She's got one of those legendary rubber arms. You can use her every day. You can use her multiple innings. She can close games for you. Great weapon to have on your roster. Already today, an impressive win for the Chicago Bandits, who continue to just put the world on notice that they are for real. Temporarily, they have moved past Utah atop the AUSL standings. With a win again today, Portland can move ahead of Utah as well. So the Talons could go from first to third in about a 28-hour window.
I think it's all about really like heating up at the right time. You look at Chicago over the last couple weeks, man, they have just been on fire, on a tear offensively. So good. I mean, the performance today, I mean, putting up 15 runs. Skylar Wallace, 5 for 5.
Incredible.
I mean, 3 home runs she had, 7 RBIs. The first player ever in AUSL to have 3 home runs in a game. Like, at the end of the day, they can swing it. We know this. But when I really think of this Portland team, the way they've been pitching lately has been impressive. They've had some rookies with some good complete games. Kenzie Brown, I was here last week when she played the Carolina Blaze. She had the complete game, as well as Carly Hoover.
These are the numbers for Skylar Wallace just earlier today in Durham, North Carolina. All of those AUSL single game records. from soup to nuts. Lifted into left field. Played perfectly. Sierra Sacco Ferry with the squeeze. Dadelin Alchin is out number 2. Sierra Sacco Ferry and Tori Vidalis, 2 former Utah Talons, now at the expansion Portland Cascade. Quickly 2 down. Here's the rookie Jordan Woolery.
Peyton Gottschall just does such a good job of that side-to-side movement. So she has that curveball, which is going to go away to righties, but that backdoor curveball will essentially look like it's going to hit someone like Jordan Woolery and then break back in for a strike. She has that off-speed curve. She can mix in and take a little something off it as well. And has that screwball. So when you see the curveball, that split, that's that curveball as well as that backdoor, but can bring it in on the hands of the righties with the screw as well.
Quality strike, 1-2. There's not a person in the league who points more than Peyton Gottschall. I got you, I got you, I see you. And now she's pointing to herself as she misses the strike zone. Yeah, I know you, I know you.
Well, it's always great, too, because you love to see all the little routines that these different pitchers have when they get the ball back. That's kind of a key piece at times to pitchers and what you need. They tend to always kind of follow the same routine, the same walkabout, the same almost amount of steps, the same point and eye contact with certain teammates.
Second consecutive batter she's gone to a full count with. 3-2 on the ground, picked up by Tori Vidalis, and that'll do it. Impressive performance by Gottschall. Gets a 1-2-3.
She is feeling it. She is on, and an opportunity for her tonight. I think kind of put her team on her back a little bit, right? Like that loss yesterday. It's going to be important for them to establish themselves in the circle and put together a good performance.
10th game of the year, 7th start for the 25-year-old right-hander. Her first pitch misses high and outside. Cascade lineup card submitted by Chariah Flowers. As a team, they hit .242. It's led by Corby Otis, Sierra Sacco Ferry, Megan Grant's back after missing yesterday, Stuart Vidalis Falby, Cahalan Davidson, and Powell. Almost identical pitches. 2-0 to Otis. Somehow, the Talons, who have been the best team in the league for the majority of the season, have never defeated Portland. I'm saying never, literally. Portland's an expansion team. They have played Utah 4 times, and Portland has won all 4 games.
I mean, there was always some times where teams just had my number. I'm not going to name any names on the air, but sometimes it just kind of, it's the way the cards fall. We're like, man, we're playing so well right now. And then all of a sudden you stub your toe. You're like, dang, Portland again? 4 in a row they've beat us?
In Salt Lake City, home for Utah Talons, they're 8-1 against everyone except for Portland. They're 0-3 in their home ballpark against the Cascade. Lashed but foul.
Well, when I think about that opening series where those 2 teams squared off, I mean, 4 earned runs in 3 games. I mean, that Cascade pitching staff put together a pretty epic performance. And then I think at times they've had their little dips in the pitching department, and they're coming up on the other side and throwing so well as of late. And, you know, you go as far as your pitching in this league. You have to be money with that.
Faramo having to work here to the first batter of the game. She's thrown 6 pitches to Otis. She'll have to throw a 7th. She'll have to throw an 8th. This is what you want your leadoff batter to do. See everything that Faramo has here on a Thursday night.
Oh, and that's some cheddar, too. 73 miles an hour coming from Megan Faramo. I mean, she is just 6 foot tall. By the time she releases that ball, she is at the end of the circle. It is on you. 73 is hot.
What a wonderful start to the game for the Portland Cascade. Corbiotis saw everything that Faremo has and works her way on for the walk.
That's a really good ups by Corbiotis. I thought that was close, maybe a little bit up, but a really good battle. And that's why I like her in that leadoff spot. She gives me those Skylar Wallace vibes a little bit, and obviously both Florida Gators, but just they're ruthless in the leadoff spot with what they bring to the table.
Sierra Sacco Ferry is the batter. Last year she was a member of this champion Utah Talons team. Just yesterday she got her championship ring. Her and Tori Vidalis, members with Utah a year ago. Off-speed pitch, called strike.
Good pitch. I mean, just think that one coming in at 57 miles an hour on her hard, cruising anywhere around 70 to 73. I mean, that's a big difference.
Bunt foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Well, folks, do not adjust your TV set. The catcher is indeed a left-handed thrower. You rarely see that at any level of baseball or softball, but Kaylee Wyckoff can pull it off. She's got that glove on the right hand, throws with the left. I think the greatest left-handed throwing catcher I can recall is Jenny Topping, who played for the national team. She played for Washington for a bit too.
I actually had a left-handed catcher at Washington, Alicia Matthews. Ended up being Alicia Blake when she got married, but I loved it. I loved it because she could frame up a curveball in the inner half to the lefties. Like the way that they're able to get their glove behind it.
Base hit just over Hannah Flippin. Sacco Ferry aboard with a single. So a phenomenal start for the locals. Otis and Sacco Ferry aboard for the powerful Megan Grant. And this is going to prompt a meeting in the circle. Cindy Ball Malone is going to talk to Megan Ferry and the entire infield.
I definitely think it's worth going out and having a conversation, right? And this is kind of how it started yesterday for Portland. I know it started in the bottom half with Kenley Cahalan, but when Corbiotis was able to come back up top, I mean, she was so scrappy. And Sacco Ferry, I mean, those two back-to-back and the presence that they have, to me, they kind of really are the tone setters for the rest of the lineup. And obviously, you have someone like Megan Grant, you know what you're going to get. She's just been a fierce rookie that has been hitting the long ball since she joined, carried over that momentum from UCLA. She's a record-breaking performance winner in my eyes, even though she didn't win the SB.
Wow. They love her here in Hillsboro. Starts with an off-speed pitch, called strike 1. Both Megan Grant, Megan Faremo, UCLA Bruins. Faremo actually was part of a national championship team during her stint in Westwood.
That's a good job by Wyckoff behind the plate to keep that in front. That's 70 miles an hour. That's kind of a curve with a little bit of drop action down. Hits the turf. She keeps it in front, knowing those 2 runners advance. You got 2 runners in scoring position.
Confident swing.
Good pitch, too, though. See the spot? Lefty catcher was right there ready to take it, ready to frame that.
Lefty catchers and lefty second basemen. Don't see a lot of them. I have seen them, though, over the years. Ball and 2 strikes. Foul tipped into the catcher's glove, and Faremo gets the first out of the bottom of the first.
That's huge. What a great pitch. 1-2. Look at the corner. Look at the little bitty up it has. But to me, it's all about the spots and knowing the counts and being able to not throw a pitch that's way out, but something close enough where you could still get a big swing. And
here's Sydney Stewart. Chases the first pitch that disappears underneath her bat. Stewart on the year, a .240 batter. Exactly 50 at bats. She's got 12 hits. Couple of homers, 6 runs batted in. Stewart yesterday didn't have a hit, but she did drive in a run with a sacrifice fly in the 5-run 5th inning where the game ended.
Pretty.
All season long, a huge story in the AUSL has been the starting pitching with the Utah Talons and how deep the starters have gone into games. Now, for the last week of the regular season, they've stubbed their toe a little bit, and the pitching hasn't been the way that it's been the first 2 months. And maybe some people out there are wondering, has the pitching staff been working too much, and have they not been getting enough opportunity for other pitchers? Or they ran out of gas?
No, I don't think they've ran out of gas.
Okay.
These women are pros. They're conditioned to know and go through a season where they're going to be putting up a lot of innings. You saw it last year. I mean, they were a three-headed monster last year with Fouts, Georgina Korick, and Megan Framo. Like, those three were the real deal, and they still are this year. I mean, you go through your lumps. You just don't necessarily want it at the end of the season, but they could still come out.
And Stewart strikes out. A delayed strike 3 call by the home plate umpire Scott Tomlinson. And they're now 2 down.
And the fans don't necessarily like it, but I'm going to sit up here in the booth all day and say, you got to swing at that when you have 2 strikes. That's the one thing that you will see in the pro game. You're going to get a little bit of a bigger strike zone than you will in the college game. Man, it is, in my opinion, way too tight. Collegiately, I like that they can spread it here.
TV Tori Vidalis, 2-hopper to Hannah Flippin. Side is retired. So Faremo allows the first 2 batters to reach and then strikes out Grant and Stewart before getting Vidalis to bounce out. What a gorgeous night here in Hillsboro, Oregon, just outside of Portland. The Talons of the Cascade were playing the top of the 2nd inning. Peyton Gotchel will face Wyckoff, Ellis, and Jaquish. And we're going to talk to Sis Bates. This in. Hey, there she is.
Gosh,
Sis
hi,
Bates,
Chris.
how you doing?
I am great. I'm great. We're in Hillsboro. I'm loving my life. I love my team. I love the sunshine. I love our fans. I love everything.
We would love it if you're playing, but you got drilled a couple of days ago. How are you feeling?
Me as well. I am feeling a lot better than I felt then. So that's a positive. On the road to recovery, for sure. 75 to the forearm will get you.
Oh.
It'll get you.
Sis, this fan base here, I think, has been kind of one of the coolest things that I've been able to witness, how much they've just kind of fallen in love with this Cascade team. What's it like to be on this home streak, playing 13 games at home?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I haven't really felt anything like this before, like the buy-in from the fans. Like Corby walks to lead off the game and everybody's ready. Like they are so ready for the 1-2-3 Cascade. So we're so happy to be home and just soaking it all up. I'm loving Pigot on the mound right now. She's such a competitor. So we're just loving it.
You've been a pro for a long time. Do you guys look at the standings? Do you understand that if you win today, you could jump into the 2nd spot?
Hey, we don't look too much into that. We're playing pitch by pitch together. Yeah, just worried about today and trying to win pitches together.
So when you went down, Paige Sinicki had gotten the opportunity to get some innings, and I know you guys have had that good friendship. What's it been like being able to have her back, being around your squad, especially everything that she's gone through?
Yeah, it kind of felt like divine timing. It was the day she was cleared. I go down, I'm like, where is my little meatball? That's what I call her. We're meatballs together. But it was seriously divine timing, and there she goes. And man, I am so happy for her. I'm so proud of her. I don't think people understand like the year that she's had, and for her to be out here, it's incredible. And I'm just such a proud friend and teammate, and she's the best. And I'm so grateful that she's on our team.
Since I saw you guys super early in the year in Durham, first series you guys had as an expansion team, and you guys are talking about leadership trying to come together as a team. It came together quickly. You guys, for a team that's just got put together during this past off season, you guys play a magnificent brand of softball.
Oh my gosh, thanks, Eric. I am a firm believer it comes from the top. Jamie was very intentional with the humans she drafted, so it came kind of easy. I'm really proud to be a part of this organization, and I just love all of the humans that are in it. It makes it so easy to, man, I feel like Kenley's success is our success. We're all in it together, and that's the best kind of softball.
I feel like it's been really fun to watch your guys' pitching staff. That, to me, when Jamie drafted this team, was something that really stood out, right? Was you kind of had just the dark horse in a Carly Hoover to a Peyton Gottschall to the lefty Kelly Maxwell and the rookie Kenzie Brown. I mean, there's so many cool pieces. What's it been like getting to be around them and watch them compete for you guys?
It's been incredible. P-Gott is such a competitor. I feel like all of our pitchers are just ready to go at any moment. Competitors, they want the ball. I'm so happy they're on my team, so I don't have to face them. I was telling Tori today, I'm like, dude, thank goodness Kenzie Brown is on our team. I do not want to get in the box against her, but man, what a blessing that they are on our team. Yes, right.
Graham makes the play. That's the first out here in our second inning. Wyckoff remains on at first after the leadoff walk. Savannah Jaquish will hit next.
Has there been a rookie that's been fun for you to get to know and kind of connect with a little bit?
I love them all. I'm like obsessed with our team. Kenley is so funny. And like Meg said, sometimes her accent gets a little thick and I'm like, girl, what was that? One more time. One more time. But I love her. She's a competitor. Man, it's fun watching her. And Megan Grant, obsessed. She is literally like sees red and she's in it. When she's in it, it's like leave Meg, let Meg cook. Let her do her thing. But she is so fun. I am obsessed with all of them. Kenzie Brown, I love her. I love playing behind her. The energy she brings is incredible. I feel seriously so lucky to be on this team. I love them all so much and I felt so connected. Sometimes it's hard when you go down with an injury, but man, I still feel connected.
Hammered deep down the left field line. That is a fair ball. It's going to be a home run for Savannah Jaquish. A 2-run homer for Jaquish, and the Talons take a 2-0 lead. Third homer of the season for the veteran Jaquish.
Well, she just turns on this, goes up and gets out of here. Just, I thought maybe for a second it might go foul and just creeps over close to that foul pole. 2-run spot here for the Talons.
Hannah Flippin's the batter. This is my last question for you. You're dyed-in-the-wool Washington Husky, one of the all-time greats. Your head coach is a UCLA Bruin, Taraya. You would think that Huskies just don't get along with Bruins. What's it been like working with her on a day-to-day basis, and how has she been in the dugout?
Oh, we get along. That's my girl. I love her. She is such a calm presence, somebody that pours love and support into us all the time, and that's my kind of girl. I love her to death. She has made us so much better day in and day out, and I'm so lucky to play under her. Man, are you guys ready for this answer inning we're about to have? Boy, get ready.
We ready.
I know you are, DL. Come on.
You guys spotted him 2 runs last night and then scored 10 unanswered, so that's probably going to be the same script, right?
Okay. Yes, Eric. Let's go. I'm ready for it.
Sis, thank you for your time. Great talking to you.
Go Dogs and go Cascade, baby.
Gottschall back on the beam. She strikes out Hannah Flippin. That's the second out of our inning. Eighth batter in the lineup for Utah, Caroline Jacobson. Swings in the first pitch and golfs it high in the air. The shortstop, Cahalan, makes the play. So, innings over, but blood drawn by Utah. The Talons, that was 2025. The Talons winning the AUSL Championship a year ago. 18-6, and then sweeping the Bandits in the championship series. They were phenomenal. From soup to nuts, the pitching led them. This year they came out and built on it. Hotter than a tailpipe for the first month and a half. But something's happened, Danielle. Over the last 4 games, they've lost 3 of them. And this is not the time of the year when you want to be slipping on banana peels.
No, it is not. It's really, at times kind of how it works. You want to try to get a couple wins in the next couple days. You know this is a team that's going to be in the final three. I just think they want to be the one that doesn't have to play that if game in the, the 2-3. You want to be that top dog and get to watch a couple other teams duke it out to come and meet you in the final. So it's going to be important for them to try to hold this lead and get some feel-good games to try to solidify that, because last year it was like no doubt like this team.
Another called third strike. Faremo strikes out Kendra Falvey. These are the up-to-date standings. Both the Bandits and the Talons guaranteed of being in the postseason, but we don't know how anyone's going to finish. The top three all make it. And the number 1 seed gets a bye into the championship series. It's the best of 3. The seeds 2 and 3 have to play a 1-game playoff to decide who will take on the number 1 seed. We know that Utah, we know that Chicago have both made it to the playoffs. The Portland Cascade getting oh so close to clinching a playoff berth.
Yeah, they have been playing very well as of late. Pitching and hitting and all the clutch things are working for them. And this has been a team that's been in the mix from the beginning as a first-year team, right? Like, I think from the very beginning, when you sweep Utah at home, that kind of sets the tone for how you want the rest of the season to go. They're the champs from last year, and you go to their house.
Cahalan went too far, ball and 2 strikes. Because of that sweep, Portland over Utah, they have already won the season series. So if Portland and Utah finish with identical records, the tiebreaker head-to-head is going to go towards Portland. Cahalan strikes out. That's back-to-back punch-outs for Faremo.
Well, and back-to-back, like, making it look super easy in the circle. I mean, the back-to-back change-ups to then go and paint a corner on the outside. I mean, no chance on that. That is in the other batter's box. I think really like watching a Faremo have the ability to change speeds like she has almost made it where they can't really sit on anything. They're not really being able to sit with that curveball.
Faremo struck out 4 of the last 5 batters she's faced. That was after walking the leadoff batter and giving up a single to Sierra Sacco Ferry. All right, this is going to be an important game for Mia Davidson. Mia Davidson can mash. She's not having the season she would have liked, but there's still time. If they want to go into the postseason as hot as they can be and advance in the postseason, she is a big-time wild card with the potential for what she can do.
I agree. I feel like she was playing over in Japan, and since she's come back, has struggled a little bit. I mean, it's tough to insert yourself into this league and go up against these pitchers who are in just prime condition, ready to go, efficient as ever. They make it extremely tough on hitters. I mean, she's over there playing in Japan, in that Japan Diamond League. I mean, it's tough over there as well, but
92 career homers at Mississippi State. She was the goods. Ball and 2 strikes. Danielle, you pitched professionally over in Japan. A hitter like Davidson, is there an adjustment going from the Japan League to coming over here in the AUSL?
I mean, the zone is definitely bigger over in Japan, which is very similar to here. It's just, I think, more a little bit of a wear and tear on your body. You're practicing a lot. You're grinding a lot. And it's incredible, but it also can be taxing, especially as a catcher. Doing all the things, being away from everyone. But, man, if you get the opportunity to go play over there, you learn a lot about yourself as a softball player. And the pitching is so good. I mean, you still have some of the absolute greats that are playing. You have Yukiko Ueno, who has been...
She's still throwing?
She's trying to go to her 4th Olympics.
Oh, my goodness.
She will be there. She will be 46th at the 2028 Olympics. You have Goto, who will be there, who's kind of like that next in line of Ueno. You have Fujita, who came out of retirement. I mean, all 3 of these pitchers were on that gold medal team back in 2020.
I remember 2004. Everyone was talking about Yukiko Ueno. That was back when Fernandez was still playing, and Finch and Nuvi, and good golly.
And then she shocked the world in 08.
Yes, she did.
When she was a baby. And
yeah, she did.
Beat Team USA in Beijing. I mean, that was, I still remember watching that. It was
Faremo strikes out the side. She gets Falby, she gets Cahalan, she gets Davidson.
You left me. ESPYs, schmespies. Strike and maybe a home run. Yeah, pick up.
No one has more appropriate initials than TV. TV Tori Vidal. She's got a microphone. She's got
Places, we have coffee shops that we like, and we've been getting to do a lot of things that we wouldn't have been able to do if we were traveling in other markets. Come on, one. Good. Great job, big out. But man, the fans, every person on the other teams that I've talked to, they've said that, great job, Pigot. Draw that heart. Yeah, Meg. They've all said it's really like, I'm with you here, with a home field advantage for us, and it totally is because of how much energy the crowd brings. Hit. Get there. Nice. So it's been amazing. They sell out pretty much every game. They cheer. My favorite thing is when they're dead silent when the other team does something. I'm like, yeah, those are loyal fans right there.
Hey, Tori, I love Peyton Gotcho. I have for many years because of how animated she is. After every pitch, she points to you, points to the second baseman. Do you have to answer her, or is there eye contact that you need to make? What's this interaction between you and Peyton?
Yeah, usually she's actually talking to us.
Oh, yes! Tori Vidal, how great are you? The AUSL season started out hot in early June, and it's only gotten better as the weeks have gone on. We're in the final week of the regular season. You got the Talons, you got the Cascade here. It's the bottom of the third inning. Utah leading Portland by a pair. With Danielle Laurie, Amir Collins, Kennedy Powell, Corby Otis, Sierra Sacco Ferry batting against Megan Faremo, who has struck out 5 of the last 6 batters. Kennedy Powell, number 9 batter in the lineup. Last batter to see Faremo. Swings at the first pitch, comes up empty. What have you been impressed with Faremo?
Her off speed, I really have. I mean, that pitch to me has been something she's thrown early and is thrown often. You're almost seeing it 1 to 2 times per AB. And then that's just something you're able to mix with the hard stuff. And you're seeing almost these indecisive swings. And you're wondering, why are they swinging? It's because that pitch looks hot out of the hand.
Quick break from the action, guys. And to those of you who've already subscribed or clicked to like and follow us, we certainly thank you. And you probably already received your free gift, and you can skip ahead. But for those of you who have not yet clicked that subscribe or follow button, we would like to ask you to do that for us because it really helps the channel. And we really appreciate those who support us so that we can keep making great content and growing this channel. So stay until the end of this video where we'll say thank you for watching and supporting us, but we'll do it in a tangible way you can personally enjoy and one that really brings actual value to you by giving you your choice of one of these 21 great digital guides or manuals you see on the screen right now covering a wide array of useful subjects, and you'll even be able to read their table of contents before you decide. And that's how we know that each one of you will find something helpful and beneficial to your life's current journey or your future goals. They're valued between $19 and $27, but completely free. We'll see you at the end of the video and then provide you the simple steps to go get it and select yours. Now back to the action, folks.
Spin rate on it is moving so much that as a hitter, you see it and you instantly want to swing through it. And
softly touched in the perfect spot. That ball came off the bat at a leisurely 46 miles per hour, and it's a base hit for Kennedy Powell.
Well, that's so money, right? 0-2. And is able to time up this changeup. This is 56 miles an hour and just does enough to poke it, take it right back up the middle. And this is what you love about the bottom half. The 9-hitter turning that lineup over. We saw her hit in the winning run yesterday to get that run rule for this Portland Cascade team. And the bottom half yesterday I thought was a lot of fun to watch, and they got the party started.
Here's Corby Otis, her second look at Faremo. She saw 9 pitches back in the first inning and worked her way on with a walk. Just as a reminder, yesterday's game, Utah led 2-0 early and then allowed 10 unanswered runs as Portland run ruled them.
And it was Kenley Cahalan yesterday that got it started in that 7 spot. And The bottom half was able to get some good production going.
Ramos having an issue. Needs to step off the pitcher's plate. And now Otis will step out of the box.
When you're wondering if Coach Tri Flowers is saying something about kind of too close with that pitch clock, potentially.
Flowers in for Ramos, both UCLA Bruins. Learned at one of the best programs in the history of collegiate softball. Ball gets away, will allow Powell to take an extra base. So nobody out, runner out at second. On the ground. Throw across the diamond in time. Powell takes an extra base.
What I like Megan Framo, those last two pitches she actually shook off. So Coach Cindy Baum-Malone, they're calling pitches from the dugout. They have Wyckoff behind the plate. Charlize Palacios is out. But you saw her shake, and then she went to her hand signal and put 3 signs down on her leg to relay what pitch she wanted to throw to her catcher, which is, you know, Charlize Palacios had been calling games for this team. I know Coach Bear had mentioned they were going to start calling a little bit from the dugout, but I like the accountability in the moment to throw what you want.
Well, the right batter in the batter's box right now for Portland, Sierra Sacco-Ferry, hotter than Augustin Amarillo. She's got hits in 7 of her last 15 at-bats, singled against Faremo in the first inning. Infield is in. Popped up out of play. All right, Faremo's got her set up. Ball and 2 strikes. What would be the wipeout pitch if she's looking for a strikeout?
I would say if she could throw that changeup and kind of keep it low. You've seen some of those swings and misses on that pitch down in the zone. I'd either go with that or something kind of way out, but she ended up shaking this, and she's going with...
This will definitely bring home the run. Tagging from third is Powell. The throw not in time. Hit well enough into the outfield to sacrifice fly, scoring Powell, and it's a 2-1 game. Alchin's got a pretty good arm, but Powell can really scoot.
Well, and a nice job. This is a pitch that's up, and Sacco-Ferry kind of inside outs it, and Jalen Alchin does have a cannon from left, but a lot of speed.
Well, this may change the situation with Megan Grant. With nobody on, do you pitch to Grant? Oh, there is the violation. Faremo took too much time, and Grant's going to start with ball 1. Earlier today, Reese Atwood a home run, giving her 8 on the year. With just a handful of games remaining in the regular season, we've got a 4-way tie for the AUSL lead in homers. You got Atwood, you got Maya Brady, you got Sydney Romero, how do you do? And you got Megan Grant. Off the end of the bat. Oh, smothered by Woolery. That ball had a ton of spin on it, and it gets away from Ellis. Woolery did a fantastic job of smothering that ball before it could spin away from her, but then the throw is offline.
Lori does. Good pick off the turf. Throw is a little bit low. I think that that's a ball that needs to be caught. I just think Ellis needed to maybe left a little bit too early on that. Just need to create a little bit of a better angle. It's going to go down as an error.
Here's Sydney Stewart. Little housekeeping. They did rule that error to be on the first baseman, Bri Ellis. So it wasn't on the throw, it was actually on the missed catch. So if any runs score the remainder of this inning, they will be unearned against Faremo, but they would still hurt. Driven into the gap. That'll make it to the wall. Grant on her way to third, and they'll hold her there. Two-out double, Sydney Stewart.
I mean, Tori Vidalis wasn't lying. This crowd, electric. Go down and get it. This off-speed left center gap. She wheels it all the way to second base. Megan Grant makes it over there to third, and opportunity here for TV Tori Vidalis to tack on another couple ribbies.
First 21 games for the Cascade, pedestrian numbers, .230-14 batting average. But since yesterday against this vaunted Utah Talons pitching staff, they have really figured it out offensively.
Yeah, they just have this different type of confidence, it seems like. And to me, it's the second time through the lineup where you're seeing them kind of really make some good adjustments, find ways to be scrappy. I mean, your 9-hitter getting on with the leadoff. And the third inning was huge to come around and score.
This is why Tori Vidalis is on this team. She has been a run producer for over a decade now. Some things you guess at, other things you just know. By the end of the year, Tori Vidalis is going to put up her numbers. She's starting to get hot at the right time. 6 hits in her last 12 at-bats with a couple of homers.
But I know her mom and dad were in town for a little bit, and anytime Pops comes into town, yep. I mean, they
tweaks that swing a little bit.
They get after it. You love to hear it. They're always great to be around.
All of her homers have been hit in this ballpark. That's a good pitch.
Good pitch. One of those pitches at 2-0 where you're like, yeah, I'm good to take that.
Scorched off the bat. 2-2.
Heads up. A camera guy down the third baseline. That was scared me for him. It's an 83-mile-an-hour whizzer over there.
Tori hit a homer yesterday.
Well, and you know, too, Megan Framo is very aware of the home run that Tori Vidalis hit yesterday off of Montana Fouts. I mean, that was a ball that was 70-plus miles an hour up and over her head that she pulled to left field. So those are things you don't forget. Even though it wasn't you out there, it's like, it's not that I can't throw that pitch. It's just having that situational awareness of if I throw it, it has to be way up and out.
3-2. All right, there's a base open. Next in line after Vidalis is Kendra Falby. Way out in front.
Well, and this was what I was talking about yesterday, just Nuke City. Go get it, able to get that barrel up and just meet it. No doubt about it.
Again, way out in front.
And when a hitter is just feeling it like this, I'd almost go with a curveball, and I'd go off the plate a little bit more and take my chance if she doesn't swing in it to go up and attack a Kendra Falby. I mean, as much as I want to go for the strikeout, some of these swings have been so good.
Into center field. Oof. Waiting for it is Jada Coleman. And the side is retired. But the Cascade, they break the seal. They've got their first run. It's a 2-1 game. Savannah Jaquish, 2-run home run back in the second inning.
Yeah, that's really kind of what got this Utah Talons team on the board. A 2-spot, 2-run home run from the Savannah Jaquish. And they've been a little bit quiet since then.
You can win a lot of games with people like Savannah Jaquish. She can play every position defensively. She shows up. She plays every game, and she's done it for a decade. She hits with power. And she's a top stepper. Top step of the dugout, rooting everyone on.
It's similar to like sitting at the front of the classroom, would you say?
No, you got to be a top stepper. That's what softball's all about.
Well, I mean,
baseball, you sit in your back of the dugout and your back's up against the wall. You're spitting seeds. Not in pro softball. You got to be a top stepper.
Love that.
Jordan Woolery batting against Peyton Gottschall. It'll be Woolery, Wyckoff, and Ellis. Utah needs to win this game to remain in first place. Popped up. Calling for it, Kennedy Powell, 1 down. If Utah wins, they will join the Chicago Bandits atop the AUSL. They will be 15-8, just like Chicago. Because of the tiebreaker, though, the Utah Talons have it over Chicago. But if Cindy Ball Malone's team, if they lose, they will actually fall below the Cascade because they would have the exact same record as the Cascade. But the Cascade have the tiebreaker over the Talons because of head-to-head. So at the end of the night, Utah can be in first or they can be in third. It's a big swing.
That's a big swing.
Speaking of big swings, Kaylee Wyckoff, big swing, sends it back to the screen.
When getting the opportunity today, Charlize Palacios is out, and the lefty behind the plate. I mean, her last at bat saw a ton of pitches, got that leadoff walk, just inserts herself into that 4 spot today.
Oh, 2. All right, now that we've seen 3 innings out of Peyton Gottschall, what's her most effective pitch that you would throw in a 0-2 count?
I think she just is surprising these hitters by going, you know, east and west really well. She does a good job of being able to expand the zone to the point where it's not too crazy, right? Like, she's able to get ahead of these hitters, and I think obviously has a little bit more success over those righties because of that backdoor curveball that she has, as well as that regular curve. Those are her bread and butter pitches. But we've seen her climb the ladder a little bit. She's had that change.
On the ground. Powell throws out Wyckoff. 2 down. Be sure to follow the AUSL and our 6 teams on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to see exclusive content featuring your favorite AUSL players, including highlights, mic'd ups, behind the scenes, and more. Here's Bree Ellis. Popped up to third her first time. Her 5th of the year. And the lead back to 2 for Utah. A pre-bomb on a Thursday night. That looked effortless.
It did. It did. This is just dead center. Such good extension through it, man. She's just had such a great year. And you know why this has to feel so good? She had that little defensive mistake at first base, and they were able to score from it. And I think that, to me, is huge, knowing that she gets to step up and have her team's back in a situation like this and add on another insurance run.
I've been getting Lauren Chamberlain vibes out of Brie Ellis lately.
Yeah. I mean, one home run last year, she really struggled, and then you just look at her turnaround, batting well over 300, hit her 5th home run of the season. Just trust in the work.
Base hit, Savannah Jaquish. Look at her hustle out of the box. She's thinking about 2. She'll put on the brakes. So a 2-out base runner for Utah. And Jaquish continues to be perfect today. She's 2 for 2 against Peyton Gottschall. And speaking of vibes, I'm getting Andrea Duran vibes with Savannah Jaquish, the way she's swinging.
You've mentioned her name twice tonight. You're a big Andrea Duran fan.
I've always loved Andrea Duran's game.
Me
One
too.
of the best third basemen I've ever seen. And she's from the raisin capital of the world, Selma, California. Andrea Duran, the Olympian. Here's Flip. Hannah Flippin. Pops this one up. One shortstop pops up to the other shortstop, and the side is retired. But Utah, they get the run back that they just given away. It comes on one swing of the mighty bat of Brie Ellis. It's a 3-1 lead for the Talons. It's going to be so exciting to see the Talons and the Bandits. Last 2 games of the year for both these clubs are going to be against each other, and everything is going to be on the line. Talons, Bandits, a rematch of the championship series from a year ago. It is all coming down to this final week. Kendra Falby. Right back to Faremo. Underhand flip. Danielle, is it taught? If you're a pitcher and you get the ball right back to you, are you taught to throw it underhand, or what's the rule? Is it?
I'm feeling targeted.
Well, Faremo always throws it underhand. Is that just what's encouraged?
I think if you have a lot more time, at times that's when you make the most mistakes. It's when you get the ball back and you have to make that quick throw.
Oh my! Deep drive, right center field. And off the glove of Andrews. Safe at third is Cahalan. I apologize, that's Caroline Jacobson. Caroline Jacobson got to it, just couldn't corral it.
Man, she hit this a long way. I thought for a second, based on your tone, this was out of here. And Jacobson makes a good run for it. I mean, I thought she was going to be able to glove that up. All the speed for Kenley Cahalan, easily gets into third base.
They're going to score that a triple. So Cahalan is on at third with 1 out. Mia Davidson's job is to bring her home.
It's a good pitch.
Faremo struck out Davidson back in the 2nd inning. It's actually the last time that Faremo struck anyone out. She struck out 5 of the first 8 batters. Woolery looks the runner back. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Danielle, how do you rationalize this? Faremo struck out 5 of the first 8 batters of the game. She's now faced 9 straight and not struck out any of them.
Well, I think it's that 2nd time to the lineup with Portland. You've really seen them just be scrappy and find ways to make adjustments. And I mean, obviously these hitters know these pitchers and these pitchers know these hitters. It comes with the territory, but it's the one thing that I feel like I really noticed yesterday that Portland did such a good job of was being able to get the bottom half going that 2nd time through, and then it was just an offensive explosion. And I've liked the adjustments that they've been able to make today. Kennedy Powell had that leadoff base hit back in what was it, the 3rd, and that got that 1 run up on the board. She was scrappy to turn it over.
So far in this series, Powell has 3 hits and 4 at-bats. And and she's not able to come through this time against Faremo. First strikeout in a while for Megan. So the runner on third is stranded. It is still a 2-run stiff arm for Megan Faremo and the Utah Talons.
Well, and with a little bit of pressure over there on third base, comes up clutch. You love to see it.
Tightly contested game through the first 4 innings. Talons and Cascade. Talons needing a win. They have been struggling over the last week of the regular season. Portland's going to bring in a new pitcher, Carly Hoover. First time we've seen her in the series. First time we've seen her in the circle. We've seen her warm up basically for the equivalent of 180 pitches. But the first time she's gotten into a game.
I like it. I think they're making some good contact off of Peyton Gottschall last inning, and to be able to make this change.
Veteran right-hander who has pitched all over and has been really good so far this year with Portland.
I think she's just been so good. Last year, I mean, she was kind of that first-round pick for the Carolina Blaze. I mean, she ended up getting hurt. So to me, she was kind of that dark horse. Like, what's she going to be like when she's back and she's healthy? And this is a taste here with this Portland Cascade team. I mean, she's 3-0 record. She has just been nails when she's gone out there.
Hoover's going to start with Caroline Jacobson, then Jada Coleman, Aaliyah Andrews, the scheduled batters here in this 5th inning. Jacobson skies one to right field. Otis makes the play. Portland Cascade pitching on the year. ERA of 4.05, but it's been better as of late. Last 7 games. 5-2 with an ERA of 2.92. That comes on their worst stretch of the season, the 4 games before that.
Yeah, you like the last 7 games.
We were supposed to see Jada Coleman back, but we're going to have a pinch hitter here. This is going to be Rachel Becker. So Becker, who started yesterday and was the second baseman, went 0 for 2. That was against Kenzie Brown. Now she'll bat in a pinch hit capacity, batting for Jada Coleman. After this game, the Utah Talons will take on the Chicago Bandits to finish off the regular season. The Portland Cascade, their final 2 games will be against the Volts. They'll play those games Friday and Saturday here in this building. And I bet dimes to donuts, if they're not sellouts, they'll be close to sellouts. This is a popular thing here in Portland.
Yeah, the crowd really rallies behind this Cascade team. Cheering hard. They have all the little routines with kind of some of the players when they get on, lead off, all these things that make it really fun to play at home. And I think that to me has been the biggest thing in this 2026 season, is really seeing the fan bases come alive, right? And these established home fields for these athletes. They have a place to come back to. It's their space, it's their people, it's their stadium. Like, that makes a really big difference.
3-1 to Becker. Softly hit. Powell's going to have to hurry. The 2027 AUSL season is going to be coming up just around the corner. Season ticket deposits are available now. Reserve your spot for the Volts, the Utah Talons, the Cascade, the Carolina Blaze, the Chicago Bandits, or the Oklahoma City Spark, and secure priority access to the best seats and exclusive season ticket member benefits. Visit theausl.com and place your deposit today. Back to the top of the order, and Aaliyah Andrews. Lee Andrews for years has been one of the best defensive players in pro softball. She began the day in right field, but she's been moving in and out of right field, interchanging with Caroline Jacobson. It actually almost cost the Talons last inning. Andrews was not on the field. Instead, it was Jacobson who couldn't run down a ball in a gap. Run did not score.
So good. Just back to back. Inside corner. Good velo, 71. I mean, Carly Hoover, another strong presence at 6'2". Is able to get to that end of the circle. So all the velo, right, when you talk 70, 71, 72, when you have some of these athletes that are just so tall, by the time they let the ball go, it almost feels like it gets on you quicker than a regular 70 from a 5'7" frame. It's different.
Two balls, two strikes. Foul territory, out of the reach of the charging Megan Grant. Utah scored twice in the second inning, a home run by Savannah Jaquish. They tacked on one more in the fourth inning, solo shot by Bree Ellis. Cascade's only run came back in the third on a sacrifice fly off the bat of Sierra Sacco Ferry, and she apparently did not. So the inning continues, 3-2.
I was wondering more the called strike, not she did not. I thought.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I got to keep you honest.
There's the strikeout that Hoover wanted. A 1-2-3 inning for Carly Hoover.
And maybe this is the momentum this Portland Cascade team needs. A 1-2-3 inning. I think exactly what they need, right? They need a win tonight, especially losing last night. Now close this race is with not very many games left. She's stepping up.
6 strikeouts in 4 innings. Her season high for punchouts is 10. Off-speed pitch to Corby Otis, called strike 1. Well, Portland's going to put their best foot forward here in the 5th inning. They're at the top of the lineup: Otis, Sacco Ferry, and Grant.
Seems like a crucial inning for Portland. Top of the lineup back up, 3rd time they're getting to see Megan Framo.
Little housekeeping for you. Top of this inning, we saw Rachel Becker bat for Jada Coleman. Coleman's still in the game, though. Coleman is in center field. That's of note because she may be the best center fielder in the world today. She can really pick it out there.
Oh, I mean, we saw her make a play yesterday. That was one of the... I actually don't know if it was a Sports Center top 10. I would have put it up there as a Sports Center top 5.
I was watching General Hospital
I was
today.
going to make that comment, but I did not want to call you out. Eric missed it. What is it, the 10,000th? 10,000?
Well over 10,000.
Episode?
Consecutive.
Proud of you.
3-2. And the leadoff walk. Second time today that Otis has worked the walk against Framo.
Yeah, that's so good. In the first inning, she worked a good at-bat, saw a lot of pitches, and earned that walk. She does it again here in the 5th, and if you're Portland, now is the time.
Faramo's walked exactly 2 batters, and they both have been Corby Otis. Sierra Sacco Ferry is now 7 for her last 15. She drove in a run with a sacrifice fly back in the 3rd inning. She played for the Utah Talons a year ago. on the ground. Jaquish flipping. Ball gets away from Ellis, and it's going to allow Sacco Ferry to take an extra base. That's the second time today that Bri Ellis has had an issue keeping the ball in front of her. I don't know if that throw would have been in time to get Sacco Ferry, who runs well at first. Ellis may have been able to get off the bag and just make sure she smothered it, but she wasn't able to, and Sacco Ferry's in scoring position. Here's Megan Grant. Homer ties the game.
When you've just seen a lot of these pitchers live away, not many want to go in to Megan Grant and have a Carlin Pickens experience. They don't want to see her go over or go close to that 325. So you're just very aware that if you go in, you're going way in, but that's kind of been the trend a little bit. And pitched a lot more on the outside part of the plate, a lot more spit on pitches, meaning change-ups down, stuff she can't do a lot of damage with. It's a good pitch.
1-2.
Pitch.
Talons need to win to stay in first place. If the Talons lose, they would fall all the way to third place. They're still guaranteed of a postseason berth, but first to third, it's a big difference. For Ramos, 2-2. Up and in, gets away from the catcher Wyckoff.
I don't know if there was kind of miscommunication there. This really got away, and this hit the umpire straight in the mask. Wow. Glad he's okay.
Scott Tomlinson.
That's scary.
All right, 3-2. Maybe now you pitch around Grant. Popped up, foul territory. Willery makes the play. Sacco Ferry bluffs. That's a big second out.
Former Bruin Bomber buddy over there at third, Jordan Willery.
Up to bat, the DP number 24, Sydney Stewart.
So the last hope here in the fifth inning for the Cascade is Sydney Stewart. Stewart lined a double to the gap in left center. Back in the third inning.
It's a good pitch. Drop ball outside corner. See that little extra wiggle.
Softly down the left field line, foul. Alchin is kind of limping back to her position in left field. Stopped awkwardly after chasing after that ball. Keep an eye on that. Ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Faremo gets out of trouble. Faremo has now struck out 7 in 5 innings of work.
Well, it just goes with that curveball yet again coming up.
AUSL 2026 regular season coming to an end. We still have games coming for you tomorrow. We've got the Volts, the Cascade here in this building. That's on ESPN2 at 8 Eastern time. We've got the Talons. We've got the Bandits on Saturday. That's the beginning of a super important 2-game set That game on Saturdays on ESPN at 2 Eastern. You got the Spark, you got the Blaze, and then the final game of the regular season for Portland will be on Saturday, 10 Eastern Time, CBS Sports Network, Texas, and Portland finishing off the regular season. With Danielle Laurie, I'm Eric Collins. Glad to have you here. Carly Hoover, super impressive in her 5th inning, pitching against 8, 9, and 1. She'll now face 2, 3, and 4, Alchin, Woolery, and Wyckoff. Jalen Alchin, seems like it was a lifetime ago, but her last time up, she was the one who squibbed the ball down the first base line where TV Tori Vidalis made the one-handed play. If you missed it, folks, it was great. We were talking to TV Tori, and the ball was hit towards her, and it had so much spin in English on it that it bounced to her right, and instead of using her glove, she just reached out and used that bare right hand and made a tremendous play. All while talking to us on the microphone. Daniel, what have you seen out of Carly Hoover?
I mean, she's really kind of exposed that outside part of the plate to those lefties. See her really kind of rely on that screwball runner pitch on the outer half. And I think she's just been able to get ahead of hitters. Man, she throws so hard that it just kind of catches them off guard. Not the big swings and misses, but you're not seeing them necessarily swing really early in the count. She's been efficient with Davidson. I know they threw very well together last week. She had that complete game against the Carolina Blaze.
Smoking line drive off the bat of Alchin. She's on her way to second. She's thinking about 3. And she'll stop with a leadoff double. First base hit allowed by Hoover.
Well, this is so good for Jalen Alchin. This is a 1-2 count. And just barrels this ball right center all the way. This is an easy double with her speed.
And extra run right here would go a long way for Utah. Utah has never lost a game this year when they've led after 5 innings. We're in the 6th inning right now. They're 10-0 this year when they have had the lead through 5 innings. Jordan Woolery, probably never in her life has she been asked to just hit the ball to the right side and advance a runner. She is a run producer, but a ground ball to the right side would actually be magnificent right here.
Pitch.
So far tonight, wow, look at that for Portland. They have not had a hit with runner in scoring position. This is actually the first at bat for Utah with someone in scoring position. Talons have had the quick strike approach with the home runs. They have 2 of them. 2-run home run by Jaquish and a solo home run by Ellis.
Oh, that last one missed.
Get me over, gets over. 3-2. And the walk. So Hoover, who retired the only 3 batters she faced in the 5th, has now allowed the first 2 to reach here in the 6th.
Well, these were pitches that had been getting called. We saw Peyton Gottschall get those curveballs on that outside part of the plate. And I could tell Carly Hoover a little bit frustrated.
Called strike 1. This is Kaylee Wyckoff. old school sacrifice for Wyckoff. 1-3, and now 2 in scoring position with 1 out. All right, situation we're in right now. Runners in scoring position. 243 team batting average. Bri Ellis, this is her job. Bring home base runners. She's got 11 runs batted in on the year. Called strike 1. Ellis a home run solo shot her last time up. That was against Peyton Gottschall. And now Ellis is the one calling timeout.
This just looked effortless. Her last ups, just dead center. It's a nice easy peasy swing.
Leg. 1 run will score. They'll stop Woolery at third. That went right through Hoover's legs. RBI single for Ellis. The lead is now 3 for Utah.
Well, this was a really nice job by Bri Ellis to kind of sit. She took a little something off it. This one registering at 64 miles an hour, and Carly Hoover is usually cruising around 70 plus. She's able to recognize that off speed and just take it right back up the middle and tack on another run here for Utah.
Jaquish hasn't been stopped so far today. A homer and a singler. Two straight strikes thrown by Hoover. Hoover strikes out Jaquish on 3 pitches.
Good spot, 0-2. With a little bit of up spin as well. See the frustration by Jaquish.
Here's Flippin, 0 for 2. Two hits in the inning for Utah. Leadoff double by Jalen Alchin. The walk to Woolery after a successful sacrifice by Wyckoff. Bri Ellis the single. That is now 5 consecutive strikes thrown by Hoover.
Well, I'm going to go right back there. That same pitch.
It's an important at bat for Hannah Flippin. She's got a personal 8-game hitting streak on the line. She's a gamer. She's the antithesis of a stat rat. She probably has no idea that she's got an 8-game hitting streak. And Ellis trying to get caught into a pickle. Oh, she's going to be cut down! She is tagged out by the second baseman, Kennedy Powell. And the inning is over. Unless the Talons want a challenge. They were trying to steal a run by putting Ellis in between first and second, trying to draw a throw. They're going to review this. Might as well. Late in the game. The throw definitely had her beat. It's whether or not the tag was made.
Utah is challenging the out call at second base. The place is under review.
So Alice was trying to draw the throw. The throw came. She was dead to rights, but did she do the swim move and avoid the tag? Yeah, I think she's out.
Got her on the tip of the cap.
Yeah, that was a little closer than I would have thought.
Right there. She tips the top of the helmet or the
yeah, but
the brim.
those pink gloves, that's really close to the bag, though. Right?
Yeah.
So I think she actually missed the bag.
If we can freeze, right? I think she...
After review, the call stands.
Yep.
The runner is out. That's Utah's first challenge. They have one remaining.
So the caught stealing of Bree Ellis ends the inning. But another run scored for Utah. There's your score, 4-1. The Talons on top of the Cascade, bottom of the 6th inning. The Talons have not defeated the Cascade all year long. 0-4. Current standings, the Bandits won earlier today. They're a half game right now ahead of the Talons. If the Talons win, they will tie the Bandits. Because of the tiebreaker, they would be the top spot. The top 3 teams qualify for the postseason. If you're the second or the third best team, you have to play the play-in game. It's a winner-take-all. You win that game, you move to the championship, which would be a best out of 3. Last year, it was the Bandits and the Talons, with the Talons winning in 2 games. Megan Framo, a big part of that Talons team last year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. You summed that all up perfectly. Put a bow on it. Well done.
Deep thoughts.
Yeah.
Megan Framo is going to face Tori Vidalis, Kendra Falby, and Kenley Cahalan. We do have activity in the bullpen down the left field line, just in case. Framo getting close to 100 pitches. Do you feel comfortable with Hogorn the entire way, or do you think that maybe Dallas Escobedo, McGee, or Montana Fouts might come in?
I kind of feel like this is Megan's game, the way that she's been throwing. She's been throwing really well. Unless something were to get out of hand, I would say this is hers.
Utah Talons team has been leaning heavily on complete games from their starters all season long. Vidalis strikes out. That's 8 strikeouts for Framo.
And this is such a good job. She just waits until this last pitch to climb the ladder, and this is how you need to climb the ladder on Tori Vidalis. The home run she had yesterday was similar to a pitch that was up and above her eyes, but that just had a little extra wiggle, and 8 strikeouts for Megan Framo. She is on fire.
Starts Falby with an off-speed pitch. 59 miles per hour with a little bit of hump in it. Yesterday, game shortened to just 5 innings. Portland won 10-2. Woolery, 2 down. I've been impressed with Woolery this series. She's done a good job defensively.
Who knew both her and Megan Grant would be playing over at third?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
You get these pro rosters with 16 players on the roster. You've got to be versatile. We've seen Woolery at third. We've seen her at first. We've seen Grant as the DP. We've seen her at third. Here's Kenley Cahalan. Impressive rookie. She tripled her last time up. Strike one. And Cahalan is wondering, was that a swing? She's looking around. Who's going to help me?
Two easy strikes.
Farremo's season high in strikeouts is 10. She's got 8 right now.
It's a good hold by Kinley Cahalan on that pitch.
Off-speed pitch just outside. Yeah, the growth of Megan Farremo, just having the guts to throw that pitch. That is a pro. Now good at bat for Cahalan. She's seen everything. The count's now full. And Cahalan draws the 2-out walk. So life for the Portland Cascade.
Well, that's a good at bat. Starts her off 0-2. 2 quick strikes. And Kinley Cahalan able to work it back.
Up to that catcher, number 77, Mia Davidson.
Portland's starting to run out of time. They've only got 4 more outs to play with. They're down by 3. Mia Davidson trying to jumpstart her season. The bat just hasn't been there the way it has been in years past. She's 0 for 2 today. She's now 3 for 31 on the season. This is one of the best college hitters in the history of college softball. Man, the fans are in this, aren't they?
That's great.
Play. Farremo's now thrown 113 pitches. And she strikes out Davidson. Second time Farremo has struck out Davidson. She now has 9 strikeouts in the game.
This curveball has been the moneymaker for her, along with the change. Coming up clutch.
Well, the first 4 games, Utah against the Cascade, a whole bunch of nothing. 6 runs in 4 games. That's why they were winless, 0-4. But the worm has turned here on a Thursday night in Hillsboro, Oregon. 4-1 lead as we play the 7th inning. Utah trying to tack on a couple extra runs. Hannah Flippin, who's in the batter's box when Bree Ellis was cut down trying to steal in the 6th. We'll get another look at Carly Hoover. It'll be Flippin, Caroline Jacobson, and Jada Coleman, bottom third of the order for Utah. A win keeps Utah in first place. They would have an identical record with Chicago, but because of a tiebreaker, they technically would be the #1 seed with 2 games remaining. Off the end of the bat, right into the waiting glove of Tori Vidalis.
Good play by Tori Vidalis. Almost kind of tough to read. It wasn't hot off the bat. It was just 44 miles an hour off, but it almost like it had a little bit of a knuckle spin on it.
Caroline Jacobson. Jacobson's put the ball in play twice, nothing to show for it. And two and one. Carly Hoover came on in the 5th inning in place of Peyton Gacho, who gave up 3 runs in the first 4 innings. Good pitch.
Really good pitch, especially knowing where Jacobson's standing. I mean, she's been on the dish all day, so that is a tough pitch. In tight, under the hands. You see her on top of that plate.
Into right field, sinking. Otis has to play it on a hop. First base hit of the ball game for Jacobson. 1 out base runner for the Talons. Jada Coleman was pinch hit for back in the 5th inning, so she didn't see Hoover. This is her first look at the right-hander. Coleman's only other at-bat was back in the 3rd inning when she bounced out to Peyton Gacho. Showing bunt. That'll slide foul. Jada Coleman, one of the most dynamic players in the AUSL. She's not been as dynamic as she usually is over the last couple of games.
Yeah, she was hitting in that leadoff spot for a little bit and flip-flopped with Aaliyah Andrews.
Again, showing bunt. That was almost a straight sacrifice. So it's 1-3 on the sacrifice. And with 2 outs, you got Jacobson in scoring position now.
Number 11, Aaliyah Andrews.
All right, so back to the top of the order, and Aaliyah Andrews will bat. Hoover struck out Aaliyah back in the 5th inning.
Last time had her on those back-to-back pitches in the inside part of the plate. Tough velo underneath her hands, especially when she's slapping, running through it.
0-2. Taking a sneak peek to the bottom of the 7th inning. Portland's going to be down at least 3. They'll have Kennedy Powell, who's swinging a good bat in the series. And then the top of the order, Otis, Sacco Ferry, and Grant.
She's been doing that all game. She's just been waving those fruit snacks. Love a good Mott's. It's great.
Talons trying to make it happen. 1 for 2 so far today with runners in scoring position. You got Jacobson on at second. 2 outs. Swung on and missed. Hoover strikes out Andrews. No runs, a hit, 1 runner left on. Hoover 3 innings of relief work, only gives up 1 run.
Well, last chance here for Portland. Want to get back in there.
Needing to win, trying to beat Portland for the first time all season long. If they can hold on, they would move back into first place. Because of the tiebreaker, they would leapfrog the Chicago Bandits. Megan Faremo trying to finish off what she started. She's gone 6 strong, 1 earned run. She struck out 9. Kennedy Powell, Corby Otis, Sierra Sacco Ferry batting against Faremo in the 7th. In the series, Powell is now 3 for 5, and 2 for 3 yesterday. She's 1 for 2 today.
Mommy hand on that one.
Fans here in Hillsboro, Oregon still believe they have been into it. Wow, played beautifully. Alchin makes the running catch. It's like Alchin had a sensor knowing exactly where that ball was going to come down. Played it perfectly.
This is just perfect. You can't even see her in the frame here until all of a sudden you can. Sneaks right there on the line. Leadoff outs, clutch.
Corby Otis. She's walked twice against Faremo. Showed bunt, not a bad idea. They just need base runners. Faremo has to know that 2 batters away stands Megan Grant. She does not want to face Megan Grant with 2 on. In a 3-run game, no thank you. Popped up, softly hit. Jaquist can't make the play! That ball had some spin on it.
I mean, it definitely did. I feel like she would tell you 10 out of 10 times I'm making that catch.
So, Otis is aboard. Here's Sacco Ferry. If Sacco Ferry can just move the line on, if she can get aboard with a hit, with a walk, anything, it would allow Megan Grant to bat with a chance to tie the game.
And these are the types of moments sometimes for pitchers where there's just extra juices flowing. A couple back-to-back balls on screwballs on the outside.
Oh my.
And it's, you just almost need to like give yourself a second to kind of calm your heart rate. And I think sometimes just looking up at the scoreboard and knowing, hey, we're up, like it's 4-1. Sometimes you can make yourself make it feel like it is way closer than it is.
There's the strike she needed. Got to throw a strike. Got to make Sacco Ferry hit her way on.
Fans are into it.
Oh my goodness, miscommunication. Otis thought that was ball 4. It wasn't. It's a strike, and Otis is lucky to be safe at second.
And Taraya Flowers is hot.
Oh, my goodness. It's the delayed call of the umpire.
You just see it is delayed.
Yeah, Scott Tomlinson behind the plate. He's done it all night long. He's got a delayed call, and that's what Otis was thinking. Oh, they got away with one. Here's the 3-2.
It's a good pitch by Framo, and solid foul off by Saco Ferry.
Framo needs another strike. Oh, she misses inside, and Grant with a chance to tie her with a long ball. Here comes Sydney Ball Malone. She's going to have a word to the home plate umpire first, and then they'll head out to the circle to talk to the entire infield. Danielle, what are these meetings like?
I don't know how to calm my heart rate down a little bit. I think it's just being able to go out and regroup. And at the end of the day, if Megan Framo is able to throw good pitches, she's had success against Grant, right? You know that Megan Grant's coming in with the impression of, like, I'm probably going to get pitched out. So what adjustments is she going to make off of you? But this feels completely different if it is a one-run ball game. You guys are up 4-1. It's like being able to remember that, hey, we got one down. Let's go. We need outs. That's what it comes down to. And I look, Megan Framo in the eye, and I'm like, you got to get ahead of hitters. You fall behind, you tend to get yourself in trouble. But this is a fan base that is pushing hard for this Portland Cascade team here in the bottom of the 7th, and it's been fun to watch.
Megan Grant woke up this morning in New York City. She was at the ESPYs last night, had to fly across country to play in this game. Ball 1. One ball, one strike. If Utah can win this game, they're in first place. If they spit the bit and lose, they fall to third. Flipped into the gap. 1 run will score. Maybe 2. The throw. Save! Megan Grant.
She is tough to beat 4 times in a game, and you see her go with, this is a drop ball on the outside part of the plate. This is perfect hitting. Left center, hits it exactly where this is pitched. Saco Ferry gets in, fire me up. Man.
Taraya Flowers out of the dugout, the head coach of the Portland Cascade. She's going to bring in a pinch runner. Sarah Willis will run for Grant, who will get a hero's welcome when she makes it back to the first base dugout. Megan Grant will not have to pay for anything here in Portland for the next couple of months.
Voodoo Donuts, free.
The sports bra, she's got an open tab. All right, it's a 1-run game. The Talons hanging on like a cat on the screen door. First pitch misses down low to Sydney Stewart.
And this is when you realize being at home matters. Having a home base matters. Fan base is bringing extra life here in the bottom of the 7th.
Stewart trying to send everyone home happy. She's got power in that bat. 2 homers and 53 at-bats so far this season for the rookie Sydney Stewart. She's already doubled today against Faremo.
A pitch. And these are the moments, Eric, you gotta love being a pitcher. I mean, you gotta love it because it's hard and you feel it and the pressure's there and the heart's pounding, and she's been great throwing a heck of a game in this last inning there, making it tough on her.
I absolutely love the dedication to the idea that Cindy Ball Malone has. She has clearly made the commitment with her starting staff of Faremo and Fouts and Corrick that she wants her starters to go the distance. But Faremo's thrown 135 pitches. Most head coaches today would go to the bullpen. Two and two.
Good foul off by Sydney Stewart. You know where I'd go right now? I'd go up with that same pitch I threw to Tori Vidalis. We haven't seen her go upstairs nearly as much. You saw the bite that pitch had on Tori. I'm going back up and climbing that ladder. See if I can get kind of that defensive swing. Ooh.
3 and 2. Confirmation that is indeed 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pinch runner Willis on at second, represents the tying run. Ball 4!
I mean, that is a ball. That was in the batter's box, but I love the commitment by Megan Framo. I almost thought the pitch before that I looked at you was like, man, where did that miss? But that ball, to be able to have lights on that from Sydney Stewart, and they're passing it to the dog of this team, Tori Vidalis. Ooh, boy.
Tori Vidalis is swinging like Tori Vidalis as of late. She's 0 for 3 today. Her 4th look at Faremo. Tori can probably remember the last time she saw a pitcher 4 times in one game. And a pitch clock violation. So it's a ball, not a strike. 1 ball, no strikes.
One and one is the count, if you're wondering.
The slow heartbeat of Tori Vidalis.
And that's a pitch that you had seen these Cascade hitters swinging at earlier on in the game, but that 3rd, 4th time through the lineup, kind of just sniffing it, spitting on it, want no part of it.
Foul from the jump. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Inning began, Kennedy Powell lined out to left. Otis reached on a pop-up to the second baseman, Jake Wish, who was on the run, but couldn't make the play. A walk to Saco Ferry. The double by Grant. The walk to Stewart. Now the 3-2 pitch to Vidalis. Oh, that hit her, but she swung. That's a strikeout. 2 outs. If you swing and you get hit with a pitch, it's a swing and a strike. There are now 2 outs.
Portland is challenging the call at home plate. We're going to review the hit the pitch or not.
I guess maybe they're thinking that she tipped the ball
before, potentially, but man, it looked like it was direct shoulder. 71 direct shoulder.
Yeah.
Man.
So if it stands, it's the 9th strikeout for Faremo.
After review, dead ball, strike 3, the batter's out.
So Faremo, first pitcher in AUSL history with 2 games of 10 or more strikeouts. She still has 1 more out to get. Kendra Falby will bat. Willis on at second. Stewart follows her at first. It's a 1-run game. First place is on the line for the Talons. Softly hit right side. Jaquish in time, ball game. The Utah Talons hold on, and they pick up the win, and they vault back into first place atop the AUSL standings.
Wow, what a finish. Honestly, what a finish. The gutsy performance by Megan Faremo in the circle. First win, 0-4 record going in tonight. Man, this Portland Cascade team made it pretty darn tough in the bottom half, but Talons come out on top.
If the Talons had not won, they would have fallen to 3rd because of all the tie-breaking moving around. But with the win, they stay in first place. They actually are number 1, even though they're the same record as the Bandits, because they had the tiebreaker. They've already won the season series against Chicago. The Talons and Bandits will finish off.
All right, guys, thank you so much again for watching and supporting the channel. For those subscribers who have already seen and made the move to receive your free gift for liking and subscribing to support our channel, feel free to click to skip and begin watching the next great video. And so to get the free gift that we mentioned it to you, which is your selection of one of these 21 fantastic digital guides or manuals shown on the screen. And I have personally reviewed several of them just to get an idea of whether they are quality or just fluff. And I tell you guys, they really have gone the distance and made each of them relevant, useful, valuable information on all these different subjects, and some of them are nearly 35 pages long and packed with truths, proven, tested techniques, and advice. And you will see for yourself that $19 to $27 really is a fair value range for the one you will select for free. And so we need you to simply follow these simple steps. Click the like button on this video. If you haven't already done so, make sure the subscribe or follow button is clicked now, or some of you clicked it earlier. That's fine. And then in the comments section, simply type the word GIFT, 4 letters, G-I-F-T. And once you've done that, you can click the link in the bio or description, or you can type the link and go to gift.3z3.me. Oh, that's G-I-F-T dot, the number 3, the letter Z, and the number 3.me. That's gift.3z3.me. And this free gift is being provided today by the sponsor of this video, AIContentCreator.app. And if you click on the link, you'll be taken to the site. And there will be a blue button that is highlighted there for you. And the way it works is very simple. They support our channel and provide for you this free gift when you like, subscribe, or follow and type GIFT in the comments, which helps our channel with the algorithms. And then their hope is that you will see something you like, or you will fall in love with any of their products and services that you see there. And also because they're having a super 80% off promotion right now. Again, no purchase required and no hoops to jump through. Their AI bot will simply verify that you actually did perform the like, the subscribe, or follow to our channel, and that you type the word GIFT in the comments. And if you like anything you see there, they will in turn provide a small commission to us to help support our channel. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you at another video on our channel. And always remember, whether it's a basketball game that's tight until the end, a great tennis match comeback, an overtime win, or exciting ending in football, a boxing match against all odds, a track runner who fell but never gave up to get the win, an amazing goal kick in soccer. Just know and rest assured that we keep a sharp eye focused on finding for you only the sports highlights that are competitions, games, or battles among the best of the day, week, or beyond. So, if you find it on our channel, you know it's HWW approved, because you can be sure that it's a highlight worth watching. See you next time, and God bless.